Yes, they do, Lampy. They only have the one. We can get to actually playing, but first, let's take care of this place. Who's shooting at me? Oh. I can mass suicide, yeah, but it's more fun to have somebody do that for me. And there he goes. Alright. I already mass suicided everybody. I wanted an opening shot of me just dancing around a bunch of the other like dead people holding the sheriff's sword.
Just
How you doing, lollipops?
Heinz to Jacobson, Anderson. Heinz to Anderson. Come in, Anderson.
Doing all right. It says Skies of Arcadia as the game. Hold on. It does? It shouldn't. Set to vampire. Let me. Hopefully that updates it. Yeah, I gotta do what was suggested. Actually, have the Twitch desktop up. Forgot about that. Does it? Says vampire on my end. Okay. Oh, okay, it's vampire. Got an Amazon package. If it got lost in transit, I'm a curse someone's bloodline. Yay, same thing happened to me. I got one that says just recently, or just today, that said it was delivered and no such thing has happened. I mean, I totally don't have to do that. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna take the easy way. All right. Oh my goodness. Steps. Locks. Sound horn. Okay, unlock records. That is not how you spell that. Right. I had that, and they said, well, it was signed for by a Kevin. Here's the proof. And I was like, I don't know a damn Kevin, so you just gave someone with a different name signed for my package and not take responsibility for that. Yeah, that's been happening to me a lot lately. It's happening so much that it's no longer awkward for me or my neighbors to walk up onto each other's porch and just take a package. Because it's like, yeah, they have the gist of, like, what the neighborhood's numbers are, but oftentimes just your package will be on somebody else's thing, and no matter how many times I complain, they're just like, well, you got it. Or I just like, hey, you didn't deliver it, and then it gets to me anyway, and I get 2 of them for free. Or I get an extra one for free, which I should feel bad about, but it's like, listen, it's not my fault you guys don't look at the numbers. Hey, Discord. I'm not... Nope. It's part of the delivery, that's the problem, and you're punishing the seller. I mean, yeah. Seller has to be working. I know, it's like... I don't know. It's one of those things, like, I should feel bad about it, but I really don't. Oh my god, the door's stuck. I'm stuck on the door. There we go. I feel like it's... Oh, hey, Four Gothers. Thank you for following me. How are you doing? I always feel like it's signed for delivery resident. Can't exactly track down the ship. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I did the amateur delivery stuff for a while, like, as a second job. And they're like, yeah, make sure you get it to who it needs to belong to, and there's no, like... There is no requirement of, like, checking up on that. I mean, you could take a picture of just a bush with no package in it and be like, there it is. No, I don't want to. Man, I've messed this one up more than I ever have. This is not going well. I'm trying to do this without killing anybody. Oh, god damn it. I hate doing that. Not killing anybody. Okay, well. Oh my god. Oh my god. No one saw me. I'm super sneaky. Aha. The last you've heard of me. The vampire. Get a package that needed to be delivered urgently once, and they claimed to have delivered. They sent us POD and signed for by Gary, so I called the courier, and they said they hadn't delivered. They agreed. I think someone tried to pull off a scam. How'd they do that, Discord? I'm always curious about what the new scam is out there. Turned the courier just left the parcel nearby and signed for it themselves, guessing a name. That's so stupid. Now, on the other hand, from doing the amateur delivery, there is one thing that I have complete sympathy for, is that anybody who is a delivery driver and you don't get your packages because you didn't lock up your two giant dogs that are very protective of your land. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna either A, run over your dog because they come running out inspecting every car that comes by, or B, like, get really, like, growly and territorial when I'm starting walking towards your porch. Like, that stuff gets as close as it's gonna get, and if something happens to it, that's on you. You need to lock your dogs up next time. No, I know, I'm just thinking about that. That's the only situation where it's like, I have a sympathy for that. What is going on with the graphics? They are not usually this bad. They couldn't be asked and forgot to sign for the delivery. I don't know. I mean, it's the fact that, like, Amazon and stuff like that, they have so much money that it doesn't matter. So it's just sort of like, hey, you want it for free? Will that make it right? And it's like, yeah, I guess. Got a text saying my delivery, which I hadn't ordered, would arrive between 11 and the 11th and 12th. Apparently, there's been a rash of scams, people trying to get information under pretense.
I know this might seem creepy and all, but please don't call me
I
out,
see.
okay? Someone told me I could find you here. I mean, I've been looking all over for you since that night. Because I just wanted to... I'm in your debt. I want to help you. I owe you my life, and I feel like I need to repay you. I almost forgot.
Yeah. I gotta keep an eye out for texts like that then, if other, more than a good amount of people have been getting them. I need to pay attention. That's hard to do these nights. You look much better, I'm glad.
Only because of you. What you did for me. Here, I got you this. I thought you might be able to use it. I can be useful to you. I'd do anything. Just tell me you'll let me help you. Let me stay with you.
What happened to her fingers?
Feel this way.
Of course, Heather. I would love for you to stay with me.
Really? I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll get you money. I'll get you things. Everything.
The reason there's so many is this fake scam going around is Facebook data leaks. Yeah, that's why I got off Facebook. I haven't been on it for like at least 5 years now. Wait for me at my place. Can't have you follow me around. It's dangerous.
I know where you live. I checked there first. I'll wait for you at your place.
It's funny because I haven't gotten a place
I'll take
yet.
care of whatever you want. I'd do anything for you.
My dear Heather, what did I ever do without you? I'll see you later. There she goes. That's creepy. I know where you live. She's my ghoul. I fed her my blood earlier, so she has like this weird, unnatural draw to me. Hey there, Chunk.
Mr. LaCroix told me to keep an eye out for you, Coffee Cake. Said to send you right up. You know, I got a break in an hour, and a fresh box of Krusty Kremes in the back. How about on your way out, we,
How's the job security, man?
you know, I'm keeping the undesirables out and the innocent safe and secure. I'm the thin blue line that separates the crazies from the hard-working decent folks. Yep, as long as I'm around, Mr. LaCroix's got nothing to worry about.
I'm sure he appreciates that. I'm sure he appreciates that you're here to help protect him. See ya, Chunk. I want to talk to Chunk more.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello.
Oh, I love
there.
this.
I've been thinking about you. Oh, yeah. I want to lick you all over. Then make my way down to your creamy center and... What the... Get your hands off my Bavarian cream!
Are we back in Yafutoma? No. Oh, we left Yafutoma. I am gonna miss it.
I've said all I need to.
They creepy the old guy so well. They sure do. Oh no. I have to do Grout's Mansion. Boo.
I don't have time for a monologue. Give me the bullet points of what you saw.
Lots of bullets.
And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
There was blood all over the floor. Handprints indicate that it was open from within.
Opened? Let's not jump to conclusions. Give me the manifest in your notes. I'll sort this mess later. You might have noticed when you came in the parade of malingering mollycoddles filing out.
Yeah, who were they?
Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. A worrisome bunch devoted first and foremost to the security of their own skin. Which is why they were here. It seems Alistair Grout, the Malkavian Primogen, has either forgotten how to answer his phone, or is missing. The Sabot's appearance
Just
has
murder
put
him and get the
Primogen
treasure.
on edge. Grout's mansion is in the Hollywood Hills. I need you to pry Grout out of whatever crack he's crawled into, and have him contact us.
Oh, go speak to Nines before you go see Grout. He should teach you. Oh, okay, so that's when that happens. Alright. Certainly, is that all?
Yes, for the moment. You know, your demeanor thus far bears similar characteristics to those that rise to the top of this organization. Stay that course.
Thank you, sir. Now about Grout.
Yes, about Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian Primogen. His behavior and home are eccentric, to say the least. He's developed a paranoid bent lately, so you may have to check under every bed in the place for him.
Pretty sure you lose access to it after the mansion for obvious reasons, but you know the story. Or if you know the story. Yep. I will go right away.
When we hear from Grout, you may come back. Until then.
That's a lie. I'm not going to go there right away. Not at all. Good thing he can't hear me, you know? Right, what did you got to say, Chunk?
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr.
Alright.
Cover me, Tubbs! Must have dozed off there a minute.
He has a different version of narcolepsy where he can go to sleep in a matter of seconds. Oh my god. I was hoping that would fix that, but I guess not.
Girl.
See it a merchandise. Sell that ring I just got. Skill 5. I don't have. Okay. What's the ammo looking like? These are all fine. I could use a little bit more shotgun ammo, I think. Oh man, do I wish the graphics would
Baby girl.
get fixed up. I'm considering reloading for that. Oh, by points in melee. We're dumping all the skills into finance. I mean, I'm doing what the chat wants, and but the difference is that this is a free one. I don't have to worry about paying for it. But I am gonna go see Heather in my apartment so I can get some free blood. Even though I'm way on the opposite side of where I want to be. Actually, let's take a look at my chart. Oh, I can afford some stuff. You know what though? I'm gonna wait till I have 10, so we have the option to increase a discipline. I think I'm on 2. Maybe it's 3. I can't remember. No, that's not mine. Did he give me an apartment? I have to check the ground floor and find out which one is marked vacant. Pretty sure it's 3. Apartment 3. Oop. Apartment 4? Vacant. Okay, let's try 4. That's not a good sign. I can't open the mailbox. You know, it's all going to computers and finance so you can play as a vampire accountant. I mean, when the first, whoever says it first, them's the rules. Oh, I cannot. Okay, so I guess the prince did not give me an apartment for some reason. So I guess Heather went all the way back to Santa Monica. Alright then. Not to worry, I got other blood sources. I got square blood marks everywhere.
There you are.
What's up? Hooker blood again. She's just a lady.
Money, right? I've got your cut right here.
Thank you. Yeah, also, I found out about this. Didn't ever know that was there.
It's a nice night out, huh?
So I gotta go to Grout's mansion. Oh, what's my stealth look like? Because that's gonna be kind of necessary. That's not great, but it might be alright. Is there anything else I can do? Contact Alistair Grout, done that. Pistol and hold items, can't do that. Head into Skyline, apartment 2A, resident. Dang it! Blamers. Alright, one more time. Let me go back to the apartments, sorry. Darker blood is like Capri Sun when normal blood is wine. You should drink from the American president. Why is that? What blood, what will that enhance me for? I see. I wonder if there's anyone in this game that I can Diablerize. I've never tried. Or never had the opportunity, I think. Having like a mild seizure. Okay, I don't understand this. Why is it not letting me progress in here? You intercepted a message from Mr. Durbin. He's heading downtown to Skyline Apartments, resident 2A. That's where I am. Also expecting a call from someone named Reno. You should report back to Arthur. Oh, damn it. This whole time, I was... Ugh, alright, I gotta go back to Santa Monica anyway. Fine. What about the bleach? I'm a vampire. I don't need to worry about bleach. It makes the blood taste, like, flavored. Oh, yeah. I do wish there was a way to run. Like, I could no-clip and run, but I don't really want to mess with that. Okay.
Somewhere.
Yes. I should go to the mansion, but I go ahead and get these two events started. Alright. That's not gonna help.
The bones of your ancestors will rise up and reclaim the flesh.
Did you miss me? Judging by the way the board.
Oh,
Hey
right.
there,
I'm.
hot stuff.
I forgot all about going to go
So
talk
what'd you
to
find?
Nines.
All right.
So many calls,
All right.
so little time.
See you around.
If you don't get through to me tonight, don't let it break your heart.
Okay, now I can go there. I didn't read that whole thing. It sucks.
Hurry on your way to the apartment.
Hold on, one second. Let me just do this real quick. See if the graphics will look better. I hope they do. Well, yeah, the bad graphics are part of the charm, but the layout of like the non-transparency is like getting to me.
Hurry on your way to the.
It'll probably still be there, but at least I tried.
We are living in the last days of the last.
Oh, nope, it fixed it. Cool. Or maybe I don't get an apartment here because I'm supposed to, or maybe I don't get an apartment because I'm supposed to be with the in the Chantry. I know the Tremere can do that. Maybe I can get both. I don't remember.
Judging by the way the board's
Got anything? No.
So many callers, so little time. If you don't
I'm
get through
so
them
glad
tonight,
you're
don't let it
back.
break your heart.
I've been waiting here
Weekly
just
and
like you
every
asked.
AM. So keep
Your
dialing
place
those
is,
magic numbers and just maybe you'll
nice.
Sure. I didn't decorate it.
Is there something I can do for you? Anything. Just ask.
Hello, Greg.
Uh,
Aren't we?
I could use some blood.
I've never done that before, but for you, if you want, I guess I could try it.
You, Greg.
Is this like a sex thing?
No, you survived in my blood. I'm a vampire. You're bound to me.
What?
Aren't you the
You're
gentleman?
joking, right? That's like slang for something like catcher or some fetish term, right? Not like a blah, blah, vampire, right?
Bleh! Or you poor confused child.
No. No, there's no such thing. This isn't funny anymore.
It's downright hilarious. This is the best laugh I had in a while. Now come, do as you're told. Don't worry, my sweet pet. I'll protect you. That doesn't feel... That doesn't, That sounds like a neckbeard thing. I'll go with 3. Why not?
Yes, anything you say.
Right then. Yes, as always, know that I adore you. Share my... No. That's great. Now do something to show me you care. Good, if you ran out, I'd have to kill you.
I bet you say that to all the girls.
What can I do to show my appreciation?
Okay. Blood.
Please, take me inside of you.
Will.
Okay, well, good luck in the next election, Senator. Apologies to all you night owls out there, but this girl's got something she's got
Don't
to
kill
tell you
Heather.
in the next few minutes. Here's a little music to keep
Lovely Heather. Why are you so creepy and manipulative? Cause I'm a vampire. Duh.
Hey,
What else would I be?
that's not my margarine. That's butter. It's... Bitch! You know I'm supposed to watch my LDL levels.
Can you keep stealing from Heather? Yeah, it resets.
You don't want a divorce.
You have to... It takes, like, a certain amount of time for it to refill, but yeah. The commercials on the radio in this game are great. I think, the next wait screen I'll do when I stream, I'll just be standing next to the radio so they can just be running. Of course, it'll be dead of night for the most part, but you might get some good stuff.
Where to?
Let's drive. Let me go back and talk to Nines again. I thought that was the next apartment. Oh no, no. That was the commercial on the radio. Or I can't believe it's not margarine. Look. Last round. Okay, cool. I am going the right way. I got confused. Also on the way, I want to talk to the Regent and see if he'll give me an apartment here. Because I don't remember what you got to do to start that whole thing, but you do get this as an apartment. You just gotta prove yourself.
Hello, Neo.
Oh, wait.
How can
Yeah, I remember. You gotta take care of the gargoyle, don't you? You have a few minutes to talk with
Of
me.
course.
Questions for
What is
you?
it you would like to know?
Arnkarn
More than
sarcophagus.
myself, but I do know that LaCroix is much too focused on acquiring it. His obvious need for it reveals a weakness that is
Fun
enemies
fact.
may one day
This is the
exploit.
same guy who voices Captain Quark.
I do not know, although I must admit that I sense a change in the night air, something subtle and not altogether pleasant. Perhaps the arrival of the sarcophagus is
Not until
a
I...
harbinger of
Yeah,
something
yeah.
more dreadful.
I thought it happened earlier. I don't know what I did that made LaCroix not give me an
I will say
apartment.
no more.
Yeah, this is Captain Quark from Ratchet and Clank. I'm out of here. Yeah, I don't know how I messed up and LaCroix didn't give me an apartment, but he didn't. Or not give it a Tremere or not. Oh, okay. I wondered if that's what it was. Need to be iced. Yeah, I'm going by the pretense of I'm being nice as a way to infiltrate the Camarilla for the Anarchs. So if you murder on the Dane, you won't get it. If you're a Tremere or Nos, you won't get it. Yeah. I don't typically murder on the Dane just because it makes the Dane take so long. It's so much easier just to go in there and look at the security footage. What's up, Damsel?
Hey, I heard that.
Right,
Heard anything?
Let you know.
I heard that.
2 minutes, newbie. All the time I've got to spare right now.
How about
Came to
yourself?
California to get out of the Dust Bowl during the 30s.
Heard this before. Tell me about LA.
LA? It's always had problems. Always had a mean streak. Earthquakes, fires, riots. And for the Anarchs, the Camarilla, the Sabbat, the Kuei Jin have all tried to steal it away. People say these nights are bleak, but then, haven't we always been down?
Why not go somewhere else?
Roll over? Play ball? Give up all we fought for, died for? Do you really think that's an option?
Why'd it start
Do
doing
you really
that?
think anybody'd be willing to trade their freedom to become a cog in an Elder's game? If you do, then you just don't get it. Time's up. Come around in a few nights if you're still alive. Maybe I'll have time to kill, but I doubt it.
Isn't looking to the upper right a sign of lying? I don't know.
What's up?
Yeah?
Why are the... Okay, there we go. Could you tell me your theory about kindred blood? No. Well, nah. Why is no one talking to me?
Hey kid, where you been?
Went to check on the Elizabeth Dane.
Oh yeah? Running a little fact-finding mission for LaCroix, were you?
Unfortunately.
And the sarcophagus. Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus before you went?
Not as much as I would have liked.
Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad news. Kindred around the globe have been going batshit since it was discovered.
Why?
The word is there's an ancient asleep in there. One of the fathers, one of the vampires, that if you trace your lineage way back, there's a chance it'd end up with him at the root.
He was asleep this whole time?
Ancients don't just nap. They sleep whole ages away. And when they wake up, they're hungry.
So he'll wake up and go hunt.
It's more than that, kiddo. Most kindred think it's one of the signs of the end, the apocalypse. Every religion has their own version of it.
Gehenna.
Kindred call it Gehenna, and the way they tell it, it starts when the ancients rise to devour their children.
In the light of what I saw out there, that's a little unsettling.
So what'd you find out?
It was a slaughter. Whatever was in the sarcophagus killed everyone.
No kidding. Well, I guess there's gotta be something in there then, huh? The Camarilla's gonna be scraping for answers when this gets out.
You think it was an ancient then? You believe the legends?
It's in the air, all right. I've been around longer than most, kid. I felt the change in the past few decades. It's in the blood. We're racing towards something and picking up speed all the time.
Yeah, I smell what you're cooking.
You've seen the evidence with your own eyes. You're caught up in all of this.
I wish I knew where it was leading.
So, other than that, what else is new?
Still working for LaCroix.
Where you headed now?
To find the missing Malkavian Primogen.
So a Malk's gone AWOL. Well, if that caught LaCroix off guard, I don't know how he's dodged 100 years of sunrises.
I'm gonna ask you some
Sure
questions.
thing, kiddo. Fire away. What's on your mind?
Humans.
What about them?
Think of them.
What do I think of humans? I don't, really. When you were alive, did you think about cows? You know, if one got killed, I bet you didn't cry, but, you know, you're not out there slaughtering them for sport either.
But they get caught in the crossfire sometime.
Ah, man, we got our own problems. Let the kin sink or swim.
Alright. That's weird. He says kin. I've always thought it was kine. I'm out of here. Okay. Well, I didn't learn anything from Nines. I may have messed that up. He seemed mad by the end of it. Yeah. Kine, do you know vampire lore, Lollipops? Yeah, Kine is... Kindred are the vampires, Kine is the humankind. Everything has a term. This.
Need a ride?
Yeah. Gotta do everybody's favorite part.
You. What are you doing here?
I ask you the same thing.
No.
That not really a question.
You should get out of here. This place is bad news. Pardon me.
Huh? Plus, patch has some really cool added content here. Oh, does it? I did not know that. Oh, we're almost there. I remember how I handle this place. There's a whole new wing of this house in the plus patch. I don't know if that's... I don't know if this is that patch, but it might be. Do I have anything? I don't. Yeah, everybody's crazy here. Everyone's thinking I'm crazy. I had a commission. Oh, I see. That's cool. There we go. I need this. What the hell? I haven't heard that sound effect before. Oh, that's cool. I wish I could see it. I like that painting. Why didn't you just feed her to death? My strength isn't great, so I'm not necessarily going to be able to every time. And if the room gets alerted, it's really not like hard, but it's just much easier to sneak up on everybody. I forget this one. There we go. Yes, I do have a Discord. You could also follow me on Twitter if you have that, and send it to me there. I'd like to see it. Oh, let's see. What's this got? Biography. Book raises your dodge talent. How much is my dodge up now? Oh, it's up some. It apparently wasn't before. Oh, I've got 10 experience. Okay. What are we improving? First response. Fine it. Damn it. Fine. Alright, I got 4 left. I think I can afford... Yeah, I can afford some things. I can afford these 3 and these... Any of them that have 1, I can also improve. What should it be? What is it? Research? Any suggestions for the next thing to level up? Out of the ones that only have 1 dot. Let y'all mull that over. Finance. You can't do finance again.
Another unfortunate cat.
You know what? I'm gonna do strength just so I can feed easier.
The tide of time, insane asylums. I lament their loss not only as brokerage houses for the breadth and depth of human psychoses, but also I shall mourn the
I'm a
disappearance
Tremere.
of that peculiar environment present only in an insane asylum. That palpable atmosphere of blistered brains and churning bowels, the odoriferous melange of freely flowing bodily humors, that gently rolling cacophony of distant sobs and screams, the muttered cursing at perceived enemies, and the blissful
I get it.
of the lobotomy. It is quite peculiar, the happenings I've been made to witness for my...
I mean, I guess I am.
Longevity. I am thinking of one
I am
unfortunate
eventually.
phenomenon in particular of unique interest to my station, both as a professional and as a sufferer of this vampiric condition. It seems the stream of time has begun to erode the moorings of my chosen course of study, for the methodologies that gave birth to psychology are slowly disappearing. I find myself in an era that overlooks the physical component of psychological pathology time and again in favor of the sophistic practices of Freud. Phrenology, dactopintilism, and the rest of the old guard has fallen by the wayside, its champions all silenced in death, with my unique exception. Would that I could make my voice heard again, although it may be suspicious should I return to popular medical discourse 50 years after my apparent death. No, better that I continue my studies into the psychoses in secret. One day, may I hold up my own cure as validation of the methods. I am confident no cure for my condition or that of my beloved wife lies within our figurative minds, waiting to be unlocked by the correct combination.
I wonder if the patch fixed the thing at the end of this, where the model of his wife disappears in certain angles.
Sorry, Sigmund, but I choose to stay my course. In time, too, may your star fade and disappear.
Everybody die. Wife stays in the glass in the plus patch. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, she... Are you saying, like, all the models, she stays there?
Often I reflect with great regret on the missed opportunity that was my infector. Had I been conscious after the attack, I could have stopped the orderlies from locking her in the roaming pen.
Oh, good.
What I would give for just one interview. A few simple questions of the plague-ridden woman who met her end that dawn. Of course, there is no guarantee she would have been any more helpful than my current crop of test subjects, mewling wretches. Few could be called enthusiastic. Given the nature of the tests, I cannot expect the same fervor from all, but a modicum of cooperation would be appreciated. Animals. The one called John went so far as to gnaw off his arm and escape into the floorboards like some feral rodent. I still hear him scurrying about at night. He must be making an atrocious mess in there.
Just murder house. This would be a good place to have possession, but no. I gotta be good with money, apparently. They all look like Jonan Vasquez drawings to me. There's a human being running around under the floor with a rotting arm. I wish there was. You might be able to find it somewhere. I don't know. According to Dan, there's a whole nother like wing, so maybe there is. When you sneak, your character looks like I did last night in Phasmo. Yeah, it does. If only you had seen this first, you'd like maybe you would have walked behind one of us and done like the execution move. I've looked for John, never found him. Didn't recall finding a one-armed corpse. Dang. But they did think of that detail, huh? That's locked at the moment. Whoa, alright.
After decades of solitary study into this affliction, I have learned that it is by no means mine alone. Indeed, the city is home to an entire society of similarly afflicted individuals with whom I've only recently made contact. They are an understandably standoffish sort, by and large, but I have been able to confirm with them that the condition is indeed vampirism, which apparently comes in a multitude of strains, each with a spectacular set of symptoms such as invisibility and even a sort of lycanthropy. Through numerous official interactions with the governing body of this secret society, I have concluded that their fundamental understanding...
Is it implied that Grout was not aware that he was a vampire? Whoa.
Pseudo-religious dogma that would make a Turk balk for its strictures. Indeed, they seemed impressed with my studies and the eloquence with which I was able to present them. Apparently, the typical sufferer of my particular strain of vampirism is far from the vanguard of the King's English. So impressed were they that they even offered me an office in their government, a rather high office by the sound of things. I believe I shall accept. If nothing else, it should provide a lofty vantage point from which to observe the breadth and epidemiology of the affliction.
Well, the way he was describing it, it sounded like he didn't know. He was like, oh, apparently there's like this vampirism is actually vampirism. And in fact, it comes with their strains. I don't know. Maybe just he never had someone to teach him everything like I did. So he had to study it on his own. I don't know.
I have accepted the role of Primogen for Clan Malkavian, the dreadfully winsome label applied to the particular strain of vampirism I suffer, so named for some supposed vampire father figure of old. More poppycock grown from a backward culture that seems interminably drawn to children's tales and the fiction of Victorian romance, when it should concern itself with the science behind their suffering. No matter, for I have taken this office for no greater reason than to advance my research. I must make mention, however, that even among my would-be peers in this governing body of vampires, the level of paranoia and superstition is frightening. Their intelligence is not the question, no, indeed. As they courted me for this appointment, I had to suspect.
Oh, I got another one. Or is that the same? Is that not the same? Could have belonged. You feel at ease knowing it's one less world. Here's your chance of frenzy. I guess I didn't have that before.
What must be my obvious
No, I had that
devil
this thing. This'll.
to have such honey-tongued tempters. Even so, I could not help but notice the dressing of language these vampire leaders chose for their siren song. Whether it is born of habit, from addressing their unwashed, ill-educated subjects, or from their own deep-seated beliefs, their linguistic flourishes belie a faith in superstition over the providence of empirical reason that must be an all-pervasive theme in this society of darkest night. Damn it all, now I'm doing it too.
I do like all the audio logs in Grout's Mansion. It's really interesting. Because the whole thing with Malkavians, for anyone who doesn't know, which not a good number of people in here, but there might be some, that the affliction of the Malkavians is they're inherently insane. But it's not an insanity of like, we're so crazy. It's they have too much knowledge, like more than they should know, and it drives them crazy because they don't really, like, they know facts to questions that they may never be asked, and it just employs a level of disconnected insanity. It's like too much data on a floppy disk that no one will ever look at. Yeah, essentially. There we go. Ah, dang it. You, though, I'm gonna eat you. Said I'm gonna eat you. I need to stop sneaking is what it is. No, it's not. There we go. Got her. Bringing a few friends over. You are? Oh, into the stream? Or, like, you're just letting me know you're about to have fun today? Because either way, that's nice to know. I'm actually feeling really good today, because I know that several people in here didn't watch the stream, or weren't in the stream last night, but I just got a promotion recently at my job, and I'm finally off the production floor.
As I expand my dealings with the vampire government, I have encountered.
I got off the production floor, and now I'm going to have an office job starting Monday, so I'm in a pretty good mood this weekend.
I will hear voices emanating from other vampires.
Oh, you're bringing Crow in? That's cool. I work at a private jet factory. It's a Honda jet.
These voices seem to echo from deep.
I used to handle the wing construction. I did the spars and the frame. But now I'm going to be working in the supply chain, getting our mass quantity consumables, like our chemicals and stuff like that. Hey, Crow. Hello, the too big.
Indeed, these voices have counseled me against confessing their presence, and until I can confirm.
And selling my soul for a Honda jet when no one was buying.
Given me ranges from curious to frightening. The latter case is especially true of one powerful vampire.
You're a student pilot? That's cool. We got a couple of those at the plant. Seems like a lot. Big. Oh boy. There we go. I don't really know plane terms all that well, like model. I know like the basic ones, but I'm not as invested as I used to. Used to have a Cessna until a hailstorm wrecked her, and now. But I really like the Honda Jet platform. I could go the rest of my life never seeing one again, but I'm sure that's understandable. Bringing in a Crasola, I sold mine for this golden fiddle. It didn't work out. I love that bit on Futurama where it's like, wouldn't a golden fiddle weigh hundreds of pounds and sound crummy? I wanted to be a helicopter pilot for a while now. I'm E4 Mafia, man. I don't really get that. Oh boy. I don't have to do this, but for some reason I feel like I should. Like, just free all of them. Except for, you know what, I'm gonna leave one. Just because. Oh yeah, there's nothing up here, it's just the observation. Oh, well. No, it just goes back down. Nope. Free them from their... from having to think with this brain they've been given. I like this, the environmental story of this. Just shoved down there with a wheelchair. Death by knives or bleeding, or death by fire and smoke. Death by knives. Okay, I get it.
The voices have
Dan, that's a bit of a spoiler, but I agree.
Of late, they have begun to stay with me long after conversation has ceased and are serving as quite a distraction. I fear others are beginning to notice my preoccupation at the vampire gatherings. I am thinking again of the particular vampire of whom I spoke previously, who I dare not name for I am no longer safe. I know it. The voices have proven themselves authentic, and I have withdrawn from the Vampire Society entirely. My absence will no doubt draw attention, but I could no longer hold my fragile composure around the ravenous eyes of my vampire peers, especially not around
Interesting.
The voices compelled me to make what I fear is a Faustian bargain, but I had to, for their demands are constant and merciless.
Hello, Silva Mechanica.
Within the mansion.
How are you doing today?
Strike out at me. He will go to any length to achieve his ambitions, and he knows.
Yeah, I'm just doing the basic one. I don't have any of the, I haven't put in any of the mods. Oh, good, you're right. She does stay there. They did fix it. It always bugged the hell out of me that she would disappear.
The full range of vampire capabilities.
Oh, McKenna?
The voices echo in the twisted corridors
Eva McKenna.
of my psyche.
I'll remember
Dark
that.
Whisperings of a macabre and formless menace, the approach of which portends an end to all of this.
Kina. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna judge it by... This is a suicide. God is not. I'm not Grout. You already killed him.
Grout is dead? Pity it could not be by my hand. No matter. Soon your self-made kings and false prophets and all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Wait, what? Let's discuss this.
Babble your native tongue in the pits of the abyss. I will not hear it anymore.
What?
As you burn, tell them it was Grünfeld Bach who sent your damned soul to that lake of fire.
I always forget about this
All
character for some reason.
To whence they came. Let this righteous display serve as a promise to all who serve the archfiend Lacroix. I'm coming for you, Lacroix. By the power of the Lord, I will cleanse your black soul.
Yeah, whatever. So, Dan, I'm curious. Has the extra corridor happened yet and I missed it? Or did I just not realize it was going on? Oh, right, fire. I guess I should go that way. Yeah, it's not in this patch. Oh, shit. That's not good. That's not good either. Okay. Well, this character has his own thing going on. Has his own thing going on, yeah. In Plus Patch, there's a door way across from that chair. Oh, there's like a whole new door and everything. I need to, when I beat this, I'm probably gonna load up the, what is it, like Final Nights? Like, or is it just called like Plus? Well, we can jump through all this. It's just the Plus patch, no extra mod. Oh, okay. That's like Batman with a bag accent. Essentially. He's like Batman, but for Jesus. Right. That stock scream kills me, though. Now, this is bullshit because I killed all of you, but whatever. I don't like fire. Stop getting near me. So that door is not a good option. I always forget this whole part, and I think I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Someone bust out of one of these doors, if I remember right. Nope, they don't. Oh, shit. He was only on fire. How did I not see him? Some other... Yeah. What? Yeah, I've never actually seen what Final Nights is. What does it add? Some other contents. Missions for Beckett, additional milestones. Missions for Gary. Some mod with some new clans, but they built... Oh shit. I was reading chat. That's rude. Oh, okay. Does Final Nights have the Bali in it? because I think I have played that. Okay, yeah, I added that. I did add it at one time. I wasn't a big fan of it. The missions are voice acted also. Oh, that makes it harder. I see. Yeah, that don't really... I don't really want to play a whole game of that. Okay. So it's like trying to make it a new story without actually changing it.
In there. Something burning? Ooh, smells like someone burnt the burgers.
I don't smell anything. I've got an appointment with LaCroix.
Sure, I'll open her up for you. Jeez, I could go for one of them double-spaced burgers with the onions and the cheese and some bacon and a guacamole. Ooh.
I don't want Chunk to make me hungry, but he's doing that. Same. So Crow, you played this for the first time,
the
right?
Still haven't been contacted by Grout. I thought I made it clear that you were not supposed to come back until we had heard from him.
One second. Okay. Grout is dead.
Grout's dead? What?
Said Grout's dead. Second, I almost died in a fire because this crazy priest Bach sent.
Bach? Every time I think he's lost the scent. So, Bach killed Grout to draw me out.
I see. They changed the stat names. Why did they do that? Crow. In the most non-spoiler way possible, who did you end up siding with? I don't know how you can answer that without it being spoiler, though. Okay. Seemed like Grout was already dead when I arrived. Or Bach didn't know Grout was dead.
Bach is a hunter. They stalk and kill our kind to appease their god. But like many mortals...
Has anyone ever played Hunter the Reckoning on PS2? I keep seeing that and I'm like, that'd be interesting because it's... For years I saw that, and before I ever played a White Wolf game, and I didn't know Hunter the Reckoning was a White Wolf thing. But I don't know anybody who's played it, so... I don't want to say any of that. What? Just out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw like a mouse running up in my house, and I was like, no, that's not alright. But I guess not.
Let you finish. With whom do you presume you're speaking?
I'm not gonna say anything about 9. Ah, damn it. Okay.
Look at me. Are you sure it was Nines Rodriguez?
It railroad.
Because if it was, the consequences...
I could have sworn I saw Hunter on PlayStation 2 also.
Do you really have any idea?
Positive it was 9s.
It means... Under most circumstances, I would call a blood hunt on the murderer immediately. However, the anarchs of this city may interpret such an action to be a declaration of war. I do not want a war with them. This decision will take some time. I need to confer with the Primogen on this. In the meantime, I've come to a decision on the Ankaran sarcophagus, and I believe that for the safety of the inhabitants of this city, we need to place the sarcophagus under Camarilla protection until its contents can be confirmed.
I'm sure you do think that, LaCroix.
So, out of all my available personnel, I'm going to entrust the retrieval of the sarcophagus to you. It was quietly delivered to the Museum of Natural History a few hours ago.
I'll go at once.
The manifest from the Dane shows there was a small box from the same dig on board, but it was listed as missing. Keep an eye open for it. It may have been overlooked. It's crucial we get the sarcophagus in our possession within the next few hours.
The sarcophagus is as good as here.
Here are the keys to the front door of the museum. The sarcophagus should be in an examination room of some sort. There's a small security staff on site, but I don't want a massacre. Mortals are just as easy to deceive as they are to kill.
They're really easy to kill, though. Keep the keys. I'm going in topside.
1 or 2, but that's all.
How does Bach know you?
My history with that family dates back to Bach's grandfather, who pursued me into Africa, where I killed him. Bach's father tracked me to London to meet his death. And now Bach and the Society of Leopold have followed me across America.
Oh yeah, the Society of Leopold. I forgot about them.
Witch hunters. An anachronistic holdover from the Middle Ages. They are inquisitors, whose fanaticism has convinced them that their triumph over the supernatural will save mankind and secure them a cushy spot in heaven.
I'm ready to go to the museum.
There is a degree of immediacy attached to this task. Work fast. And, as on the Dane, you are not to open the Ankaran sarcophagus for any reason. Excuse me.
Okay. My stealth is not high enough to do the mansion without killing some humans. The ones with the big plans didn't have me on their side. I think it was the best. I think it's the best way to say it. Okay, so neither of the ones with the big plans. I see. And you didn't go it alone. Okay, how many boss fights did you have to have? That is also a way to answer it.
Baby girl!
Need a merchandise. I don't need this. I do not have as much ammo as I thought I did. Andre. Do you consider Andre as a bot? I don't remember who that is off the top of my head.
Baby girl!
Now I see. Okay, I was looking at the max and thought that was how much ammo I had. I don't need that. Do need that, though. Wings were clipped. Ha! It's funny, because I guess I'm a Malk too, because I get what you're saying, Crow. Andre is the first in the basement. Oh no, they're not the ones I'm talking about. Yeah. The one that's Steve Bloom's voice. I should go to the apartments now that I got that straightened out. He had 2 boss fights. Okay. It's really hard to talk about endgame without spoilers. Oh, I was going the wrong way. You know what, for the sake of time... Oh. Wait, I didn't turn it off. There we go. Super hentai and man bat. That's another way to answer. That's a very creative way to answer. Why the hell did I come back to that? Because you were brave enough to come back at all.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope...
I do need to set it up where my chat shows up in the actual stream. I meant to do that earlier, but I keep forgetting.
Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man job that I am proposing. With any luck, the two of you are already...
Have you heard on the it's only mentioned an unknown location across the street from a bar.
I shall see you soon. Goodbye.
Well, I know where to go. Back to where I was. Figured out in that stream, in the Streamlabs game overlay, the hotkey set. See, I need to set all that stuff up, like the hotkeys and all of that. I've been neglecting my research as a streamer. Oh, nope. I'm tired of running around the city over and over again. This isn't doing me any good. This isn't cheating. This is just helping me go from one place to another. What the hell was that? Oh. Oh my god.
Did you see it?
I had this corpse. It's kind of hard to miss.
He done tore him up, right in two, ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Tell me what you saw.
These two guys, the dead guy and the other, and they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
Who was the other guy?
The dead feller called him Muddy.
So the dead guy is Muddy. What were they doing?
They was waiting on someone. They were going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Oh, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up.
Showed up?
1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
Then what happened?
Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. The dead guy went white like he seen the devil, and then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
That was rude.
Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow and made the guy scream.
What about the other guy, Muddy? Did he come back?
No, he never come back.
Thanks. See ya. Okay. Let's see if I'm a good enough shot for this. There we go. Only took 2. Okay. I can't continue that until I go to Hollywood. Hey guys, going into lurk mode. Gotta rest my foot. Take some ibuprofen. See you around. What's wrong with your foot? That's your business. I don't need to know. You have a good rest then, Crow. Crow T robot. No masquerade violation there? I mean, not for me.
begin.
You changed voices. Go to the museum. Patch thing. Broken car accident, didn't make it to... Ah, okay. Broken... Ah, that sucks, I'm sorry. Damn funny. You scared the crap out of the cleaning crew. Now would you put the damn raptor back in its exhibit? Oh, and don't leave your keys lying around, or Marshall will fire your ass. Those keys are in one of these little wall things somewhere. If I had higher perception, I could find them easier. Let's turn Auspex on. One of these opens, I know it. Or maybe it's another part, or another area in the museum. At least I thought one does, right? Another area. Forgot the patch doesn't have the star of the museum either. What's the star of the museum? I don't... Alexa, stop. I don't know what that crazy bitch was trying to say. Uh-oh. The RNG kids are after. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I told him I wasn't gonna need the keys. That might be why that didn't happen. Okay. This didn't go so well. There's something on, like, the pterodactyl, I remember. I don't remember what it is, or if it's even necessary to get. I don't it's not necessary, or it's like a bonus item. It might just be money. But you're right, Raptor exhibit might have it. Austin. Could be in here. Oh. The sarcophagus gotta be working in the museum tomorrow, showing the professional. Okay. The statue on Daryl's workstation is creeping me out. I was working on the other night. Yeah, something like that's funny. Fires in the attack. Those keys you found, they're Larry's. I tell you to leave them. Tell you him you left them out. Okay, so they are here. Wait a minute. This is lost and found, or where are them keys? Oh, that's where it is. Alright. That doesn't help. Fetish. It's one of the items that Pisha wants me to get. What was supposed to roar? Was it the dinosaur? I kind of remember that roaring before. This is not gonna work. I'm sorry, guy. You gotta die. Basement key. Good. None of this helps, does it? When you cross the floor in the stairwell, jump a scare roar. Maybe it was because you went over there. It could be. I may not have been able to activate. Nothing in here, huh? That's... Nope. What the hell? I'll blood buff. They can't see me. Maybe I can pick it anyway. Aha! I can. I wonder if I've been too quiet lately for the mic to pick up. That happened in another stream where, like, I talked a lot, but I was, like, whispering to myself for some damn reason. Dork, Jan found them buried in the sofa downstairs and turned them into lost and found. Stop leaving damn keys all over the place or it's demanding a finder's fee. JJ. I already got his... Well, I already got his keys. For JJ. Anything in the office? Yeah, there is. Somebody's meds. Why is he already, like, at the ready? I totally forgot about the throwing items thing. I never ever use that. Maybe I should. Or I'll just walk past him maybe. Hopefully he doesn't break out of the trance like that. Sorry, friend. Maybe I don't have to drain him. As long as I haven't started combat, it should be fine. I actually thought that's what it was. And I completely forgot. And he left. Or he disappeared. I don't know which. Isn't there a guy in that room? Yeah, I know. Apparently it didn't matter. I think the fetish is down that hall, actually. No, it's not. There's a way in somewhere. I'll change the code again. He's on a power trip. I think you're right. He manages 2358. Someone remember that, because I will not. Ooh. Hey, no one's around. I don't know who said that. 2358. Thank you, lollipops. And the fetish is in here. It is right there. Or it should be. Wait a minute. Where is it? Maybe it's not in here. Well, it's definitely not in there. We just saw that. And here? Oh. Man, that email said where that fetish was, and I didn't pay attention. $23.58. Nope. Oh yeah, I think it's like it's through a window in this hallway. I think in the workroom, you have to break the window to jump in. Okay, yeah. So I haven't seen it yet. I don't think. Maybe I have. Behind you. Really? Okay. Didn't see it. It must be down the red line. Or unless it's in here. Oh, there it is. Aha, you all were right. Well, I definitely would have missed that. Thank you all. This one gives me the odious chalice, doesn't it? There we go. Nice. Okay, 2 men have been killed. Platypus. I remember that one. Alarm. This is awful fact for someone who is not good at spelling. Or this is an awful thing. I've always hated that. And what a time to make that confession, me having to type that over and over again. Five times. Yeah, I know. I'm not good at spelling. I've fought dyslexia for a lot of my life. I've done well so far, I think.
I can't understand why someone would go through the trouble of stealing a box with a very ancient corpse. This city's not that dull.
Beckett, what are you doing here?
I'm an archaeologist, so I thought I'd indulge in a quick study of this Ankaran sarcophagus everyone's so riled up about. My guess, from what I've read about it, is that it's a mummified Mesopotamian king. I needed confirmation.
What happened to the Ankaran sarcophagus?
Since it's missing, I'm inclined to believe it was stolen, or intentionally misplaced, if you like. Clearly, though, it's not here.
Sorry, I had to answer a text. Did you get to examine it at all?
Oh, I really wish I had. All this speculation
Everyone wants
about
that,
the sarcophagus
that thing,
containing
it's
an
da bomb, as an
antediluvian
old
and being
person
a
would
portent of Gehenna is
the
making me
kids say.
cringe.
Oh,
These are the kinds of
that hurt to read,
ridiculous,
Discord.
superstitious assumptions I came here to debunk.
Gehenna?
Armageddon, doomsday, the end of all kindred. It's a common facet of most mythologies. Fear that the world will end. Many believe Cain and the antediluvians will return to consume or destroy all kindred. I wholeheartedly disagree.
Are there any other signs?
What prophecy doesn't have vague apocryphal signs? Let's see. The usual ones cited are the appearance of thin bloods, Cain sightings, doom, gloom, that route.
Why don't you believe in Gehenna?
As I said, many cultures have the fear of some form of apocalypse. Kindred believed in these stories when they were human, and naturally carried them over into kindred myth. But it doesn't take a supernatural act to cause widespread destruction. Humans and kindred are just as capable of managing their own destruction as a deity. A self-realized Gehenna warrants more vigilance than a god-induced one, don't you agree? Such is my argument, which so frequently falls on deaf ears.
Trying to... Typing faster is ultimately slower because I keep making mistakes. Who's Cain?
Cain is the biblical first kindred and
yes, like Cain
of the
and Abel.
mythological first city, Enoch, a place where kindred and kind coexisted. I believe Cain's a figure
GM gives me psychic damage when I pun.
Transition from nomadic society to agrarian society. That myth, like most, has been twisted by time.
Can you tell me more about the Thin Bloods?
Thin Bloods rarely exhibit features or powers of their clan, and many can't embrace. Some are even rumored to have reproduced. Many kindred are terrified that their weak blood heralds the dissipation of every bloodline. Somewhat of an ignorant reactionary response, don't you think?
It's all fascinating stuff. How long have you been studying kindred lore?
Oh, don't let me interrupt your progress. If indeed you've made some. My reason for being here is probably being bid on as we speak. Someone is certainly going to be surprised when they find out they've just paid a kingly sum for a desiccated old corpse.
I have a job to do, that's all, Beckett. Let's see.
Sorry, sorry, I'm afraid I can't help.
All right. Here, Chunk.
Oh, excuse me. Starting to doze off there. Oh, I need to get a guard animal of some sort to alert me when folks come in. Maybe one of them chimps like on that show Ape Detective? Oh, that monkey always gets his man.
Cora's expecting me.
Say, Fruit Pie, if you're still up and about in a few hours, why don't you stop by at the end of my shift and I'll treat you to breakfast, huh? Endless stack of flapjacks, little boysenberry syrup, your security teddy bear.
I'm not a morning person, sorry. I can't give LaCroix, or I can't give Chunk what he wants, and that's a problem. Oh, Chunk's just fine.
The folly of leadership is
Oh,
knowing
jeez.
that no matter what you do, behind your back there's hundreds, certain that their own solution is the sounder one, and that your decision was the byproduct of a whimsical dart toss. I pronounce the blast sentence, and I soak the critical fallout. I make the decisions no one else will. Leadership. I wear the albatross and a bullseye.
What's this about?
The blood hunt on Nines Rodriguez for the murder of Alistair Grout will be called. Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time. I have lit the fuse. If a war ignites, it's my head that will sharpen.
Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of
At least
fucked
I
up
can
guys.
rest easily knowing that you, my most
get that.
promising attendant, has relieved me
Lollipops.
of one encumbrance tonight. Do you need assistance bringing the
I
sarcophagus
think
up
Chunk
to
is genuine, though. At least. About the sarcophagus, it appears to be stolen.
Stolen?
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 Who would... Oh, Gary. Gary, you treasonous maggot. I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat.
Gary?
The Nosferatu Primogen. The Nosferatu were responsible for finding out where the sarcophagus was taken after the
I
day.
wish Chunk was the real
They gave the keys to the
mastermind.
museum. They were the only ones who knew.
Is that like that? Let's build a fan theory on that in the same way like Jar Jar is like a Sith Lord.
I want him found. I want him found. The sarcophagus could be exploited, causing who knows what catastrophe to this city. If it were to fall into the wrong hands...
I'll find Gary in the sarcophagus.
The Nosferatu lurk in the filth below the streets of Hollywood, but not even I know just where they hide.
Yay! Next stream is gonna be mostly Hollywood sewers. I always forget about the Hollywood sewers.
Isaac's more civil than the anarchs downtown, but nonetheless he wears his mistrust of me on his sleeve. He may know how to contact the Nosferatu. Find Gary and get him to talk. That sarcophagus could be
Yeah,
used
I
against
think
us.
this has a
Do not
patch
come
shortcut
back
as
until
well.
you have
I think
it.
I remember seeing that in the download.
Now,
Unless I'm thinking about the
and bear the brunt of
way to... No,
Escort
the missing the mansion is a console command. Or the hotel. Oh boy. Well, let's go to Hollywood. It might be a little bit early, but this is a good place to stop. We can go to Hollywood and get some stuff done there.
Somewhere.
Now, if you thought, Lollipops, if you thought Chunk is disgusting sometimes, I'd like to introduce you to a character I can't remember the name of, who runs the porn shop.
Ain't seen you here before. If I haven't seen you, neither has Isaac. So that's your next stop.
Who might you be?
Isaac's in the jewelry store at the end of the street. Consider yourself invited.
Oh no, that guy. Flynn. Yeah, Flynn. With his rat tail. I'll head over there. It's me.
The moon is out, everyone.
You know, the good news is, with all the finances, Things are cheaper.
Welcome to Red Spot, home of the Monstro Chug. 72 ounces of your favorite beverage for 89 cents. Blah, blah. You need help or something?
You know, when I used to drink, like, full sugar sodas, that sounded like a real deal right there. Yeah, the band. The band is the best fake band name ever. Ebola Cereal. That's the greatest. It's new around here. Any exciting, unusual?
You should come out and see my band, Ebola Cereal. We're playing tomorrow night at the crematorium. No cover for chicks. We're gonna ruin the place.
It's actually accurate dialogue. Yeah, it does.
That's like deep, man.
Interesting. Anything else I should know about?
Yeah, the Vesuvius rocks. They don't let me in anymore, but damn, the girls in there, dude. It's like a midget smuggling ring in there. If you're into that kind of thing, I mean.
Possibly.
Hey, you know, you should really ask me about the special, you know?
Okay, I'll bite. What's the special?
I'm glad you asked that, baby. Seeing as how you look trustworthy or something, I got this special where you buy some really expensive burrito tots or grape juice. You get a free weapon of your choice, bro.
You never sleep at
You
night.
interested?
I assume you
Of
do
course.
something, right?
I'm annoyed that you don't actually get the burrito.
That would explain why my nephew invested that 20 I sent him for his
That's
birthday
like
on
deep,
magic
man.
things. It's always good to know that the future of our country is in good hands, isn't it? Oh boy. Let's see who else we got. Caller, what do you do for a living?
I'm Roger.
Okay.
I don't need to buy
and
that.
What do you do, Roger?
I'm a writer, Deb.
So, have you written any movies I might have seen?
Well, I actually haven't finished any screenplays yet.
I see. So, have you done any other kinds of writing?
Put on my new costume. Yeah.
I could have swore I told you to see the Baron.
Alright, I'll go see him. I'm not gonna. Teehee. No, that's the other street. Imagine how awesome it would be if you get the burrito and you gives it a chunk and that burrito goes in food poisoning. No! I would never hurt Chunk. Oh, I wonder if I can talk to the Regent now. Yeah, I must be able to now. How much do I got? Oh, wow, I got a lot. Okay. Alright, y'all know the drill. What am I upgrading? I can't say don't say finances, but damn it. You know, eventually it's going to be more expensive than I can just buy outright, and I think we got there. Yeah, when I have 10 next time I can't. Too late, Thaumaturgy got beat. I want to. I desperately want to.
Good evening, Neonate. Isaac Abrams. I've been expecting you. Seems the wooden soldiers of the Camarilla shuffling a little too often these nights. That baby.
This is another, like, famous voice actor. I forget who. I'm looking for the Nosferatu.
So, you've come to barter information with the sewer rats. LaCroix must really be desperate if he stooped to consorting with their kind, and asking for my help of all peoples.
Any idea where I can find them?
Perhaps. However, before we discuss how I might help you, there is the matter of tribute.
I don't like where this is heading.
Call me old-fashioned, but this is my barony, and as is tradition, a token of respect must be paid.
I see. So what do you want?
What I want is a simple exchange.
Is Isaac the Ventru Primogen? I think he is, right?
And this evening I got an email saying that the seller is ready to deliver it. Unfortunately,
So the casting couch behind you. Sexual favors.
Won't meet me in person.
You watch any of LA by Night? I have not seen LA by Night, and I really want to.
Internet cafe tonight.
He's an Anarch Toreador. Is he really? Huh. I get Ventru from him. Weird. Pick it up.
Go to
Easy
the
enough.
Ground Zero Internet Cafe. Look for a directory named Joseph K. and use the password Kafka. There'll be an email in there that will specify a nearby location. Meet the contact.
Gotcha. It's a snuff film. Okay.
Excellent. In the meantime, consider yourself a welcome guest in my barony. Welcome to Hollywood.
Jason Carl does a decent Isaac Abrams, I think. I don't know what you mean. But I feel like I should. Oh, no.
Oh my gosh, is that you? Everyone was worried sick about you. When you didn't show up and didn't call and nobody knew anything about what happened to you, we thought you were dead. Are you okay? You know what? Never mind. We have to help you.
Who are you?
It's me, Samantha. Don't you... Did you suffer amnesia? Is that it? Let me make a call. We'll get everybody together and we can talk.
This is an interesting thing to add in the game.
The important thing is that they know that you're alive.
No, they can't. Please don't. Don't worry about me, Samantha. I'm fine. I don't need help.
I don't think you know what you're saying. We're gonna help you. You'll see. Everybody just wants to see you safe and back to your old self. Wait here. I'm gonna make a call. It's gonna be okay.
But... I could have persuaded or done all of it. I could have done anything but what I gotta do. Jason Carl is the storyteller for the game. Isaac Abrams is the guy you just talked to.
Hey, Jenny. Yeah, it's Sam. You'll never believe who I found. You know who disappeared a little while ago? Yeah, I know. I couldn't. Something seems wrong, and
I'm sorry, old friend. You should have just listened to me. You didn't have to kill her. Yes, I did. She would have just tried to help me when she came to. That's even more suspicious. I know, but they don't know I did it.
Where to?
One thing I want to do real quick. And I'm gonna no clip just to do it as fast as I can because I don't have a ton of time right now. Nope, that's not the right way. What do I gotta... I gotta have a certain stat to get that special mission from Larry, don't I? You'll never guess who just killed me.
Hello, Neon. Of course. What is it? Of course. What is it you would...
Okay.
The Camarilla. It is merely a Surely. No. There are many in...
I think Nance Rodriguez is there to help me out.
Ah, yes. The...
Probably
in any case, it's a... LaCroix is a pre...
It's alright, you can trust me. What's your true opinion?
I have overstepped my bound.
Tell me more.
Surely.
Anarchs. Okay.
Surely. What?
Okay.
Of course.
Alright, I don't know why I can't... Yeah, the parking garage. I think I've got to have like a melee or a gun stat or my range stat up to a certain length, and he'll be like, "Hey, you look like you could handle some shit."
Of course.
Okay. I thought I could get that gargoyle mission started, but I guess not. It's easy. As it gives you the gargoyle, I'm like, God damn it, you're right. I forgot. I forgot all about the gargoyle mission. Ah! Need to raise the finance stat and then to max and bribe with cash. I don't know if you're telling the truth, but it sounds like you could be. False. There's the porn shop. It's true in everyone's heart. There you go.
Hey, hot pants. The name's Flynn. I'm the proprietor of this here establishment. Anything you want, you can get at the sin bin. Depraved ain't a four-letter word here. You know what I'm talking about?
Alright, well, that's gonna be it for me today. So, I don't know. I need to start doing this as a thing, but let's see if anybody else is playing Vampire. Avery Connors is, and me. So I'm gonna send everybody over there. So thanks for everybody for coming by, and it was fun. And I might do another one on Sunday. May not. But either way, I will see y'all later next time, and hope y'all have a good rest of your weekend.